Welcome, Gunrunner.
Hello everybody, Kieran aka The Laird here, and this is just a little intro to this video, which as you can see is just a little look round Luton Comic Con, which happened this weekend just gone. And it's an event that I had helped run. It was actually, I was one of the founders of Luton Comic Con, and this was our second one, and I was kind of the main man in charge of this one as chairman of Luton Comic Con. But obviously there was a really big team of people who helped make this event possible. I'll get on to them in a moment. But yeah, it was a brilliant event. We basically did an event pretty much, well, over twice as large as the one we did last year, actually. Much bigger venue in a much better location within the town, and a lot more going on, as you will see just shortly. And yeah, it was a massive success. Everyone who came enjoyed it, as well as all the usual things you'd have, like traders, and we had talks like last year. And in fact, one of the talks which I hosted was with Daryl Steele from Atari UK. So that was absolutely fantastic that he came along and did that talk, which everyone was really interested in. It was everyone said it was one of the best talks of the day. So yeah, so big shout out to Daryl for coming down to Luton to do that talk. It was fantastic. Just spoke about all his career really, through from starting at Incentive and Audiogenic through the Atari years. He obviously talked about that quite a bit, and then quite a bit on EA, and a little bit on Nvidia and what he's doing now in terms of indie games. But yeah, brilliant talk. We also had talks on mental health. We had talks on making movies from a group of guys called Crystal Movies, who based in Dunstable, and they actually make their own films and put them out on Blu-ray and stuff. Do it all in front of green screens. Absolutely incredible what they do. So shout out to them as well. Their talk was fantastic. We also had a Star Wars comedy show by renowned New York comedian Mike Capozola, which was so good to have that there. Yeah, so we had the stalls, we had the cosplay competition, we had a retro gaming zone, we had a board game zone, we had a Lego zone. What else did we have? RPGs going on as well in another room. We also had a nice cafe this time with food and drink being served all day, as well as a licensed bar, which we hadn't had before. And one of our big attractions this year that we didn't have in years before was we had some amazing movie props, including a 35-foot Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, which was just incredible. And we had that out the front of the venue, and people just couldn't believe it when they saw it. I mean, people were actually coming from the area around the venue because they saw it, because it was so big, and it was actually drawing people in who probably wouldn't have otherwise come to the event. So it really did its job. Stay Puft was amazing. And alongside him, we also had the Bumblebee car from Transformers as well, which was really cool indeed. The Camaro, so from the new the newer Transformers movies. So that was amazing. We also had special guests. So we had like Carol Ann Ford from the one of the only two remaining cast members from the first series of Doctor Who. We had two guys from Game of Thrones. We had a guy from The Sandman, the recent Netflix series. We had Ian McNeice, who's an internationally renowned actor, been in all sorts of stuff. So yeah, we had a really good group of different special guest stars for people to meet and greet and get autographs with and stuff like that. The cosplay this year was incredible again, like it was last year. Especially Optimus Prime, who came along. He was amazing. You might see him in some of the footage. He was so good. But yeah, loads of prizes for winning various things, and that it was just an incredible event all year round, and I'm so proud of what my team did to make it happen. I mean, special shout outs to the floor manager Sean, the community manager Shanaz, Kelly and Wade, who came in to help run the event, and they were very much behind driving the mental health aspect that we had for the event, and also the charities who we got involved in supporting the event as well. So they were very integral to making that event happen. We couldn't have really done it without them, to be honest. Yeah, George, who ran the RPGs and board games, he was fantastic. We had a whole team of other different volunteers who just helped out, you know, through the day, just guiding people and helping them around the venue and stuff, which was just amazing. The security team, led by Shane, did a fantastic job. Yeah, everybody chipped in really, and it was an amazing event that culminated in the evening. We had a geek themed disco in the evening, which was just brilliant, like playing, you know, game music and music from sci-fi films and all sorts of stuff like that. Really, really good, with the DJ and that. So yeah, it was a long day. I mean, I started at 7 and didn't get home till like near enough midnight, but my God, it was a good day, and I'm still recovering from it because it really punished me physically. But yeah, I'll now flick to the video footage so you can see what it was all about and see what an amazing day it was. And yeah, here we go with Luton Comic Con 2024.